Good afternoon, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another outdoor review, as it is absolutely beautiful in my area, not snowing or getting really super cold. So, taking advantage of it, I'm going to do this awesome little look back to the animated series and look at Freeway Jazz. He was the gray version of animated jazz, and he was more of a hat tip to the Michael Bay solstice color because he's got the gold rims like the Pontiac Solstice does. He's got these little pipes here and stuff, and since I've lost this other set of pipes that double as nunchucks, I'm going to take it off for the rest of the view. So if you give me just a moment. Back whenever he was on sale, I got him for cheap, like for $5, but then he only had one set, or somebody had ripped off the other side's stuff there. He has a little bit of a gapping issue here, but I can usually squeeze and get it back in there together. He is just as awesome and rolls as awesome as the original animated jazz, and those are other animated figures are in stasis right now. So then I like the way they did the tail lights here, and I love the aesthetic of the animated series. It was really nice, cartoony, and it carried over to the toys very good too. And there's a front on view of it, and to kind of give you a little bit of goodness, I'm going to give you a comparison real quick. Here is Freeway Jazz compared with the 86 Studio Series Jazz, and as far as the family lineage, you see there's no spoiler there, but more of a rear end here than it is there. This is pretty much true to the G1. Just keep going around the block, let you take a look at all that, and of course back in the front again. So that's about all there is for the car mode, and you see that there's just not a whole lot of size difference there. The animated started getting compact, but then it's neat how this guy will be taller than this guy here in just a minute. Let's get on in robot mode and do some more comparisons, some final thoughts, and that kind of thing. I'd like to thank all those that have subscribed to the channel by clicking down below there and clicking the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help the channel grow. Click that like button, it helps as well. Or if you don't like it, let me know, and that's stuff I need to work on. And let's see, also in the description there is links to vacations, so as we keep moving forward and people get vaccinated and things start opening back up, let's look forward to get you a couple of good deals on some vacations, because they are really needing to get a hold of people getting back out there on vacation again on some cruises and some land packages. So thanks again for watching. One moment please. And here is Transformers Animated Jazz in his robot mode. And it didn't have a whole lot in the way of, back in the animated days, of having ankle rockers like they do with the newer figures these days. He has some really basic articulation there. And he's got upper thigh swivel. He's got the knee joints there. And as you go back around the back, you can see it's the hollowness from the transformation. But it was really neat how they took the aesthetic and somehow give them these cartoon accurate, robot modes in the toy form, and like how these do into the chest to get his shoulders on out there. The only thing I wish it did is I wish it would lock into place, because it's really floppy right here, as you can see with me just wiggling right there. And maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's something I forgot to do over the years, because like I said, this is like a 12-year-old figure, 12-year-old line. I can't believe it made it's that old. That was the year I graduated from college for my IT degree, and had some fun collecting after that, because it's making a good deal of a bit more money and made collecting easier. All that said and done, I left the IT world and trying to get back in shape again, doing more active things and doing smaller jobs in order to be able to participate in my kids' lives, at the moment and stuff. They really did love this show right here. They were right in front of me, in front of the TV with me, watching it on Cartoon Network, and we just really wished that there would have been a season 3 of this series. This guy never did show up in the show, but I just like how it looks, and that is the whole reason why I bought it and whatnot. He did come with some muffler nunchucks that he could just, hold in hand there. But for as much as it looked like the show, and you know, had these in the show, it was really, really cool whenever Jazz would do his nunchucks and whatnot. This didn't retain the wrist articulation that the other figures do. He has his elbow swivel or pivot there, deep due to the transformation joint there. He has all the way around 360 at the shoulder. He's got the bicep swivel. So I mean, it did have other little articulation to help make up for its shortcomings. I want to say the other one had absolutely gorgeous light piping. As you can see, it does have the yellow thing there, but then they painted his eyes blue here, so that kind of negates it. Let's get a size comparison real quick. Well, again, it's essentially the same car size modes. It's amazing how the animated always stood taller than the other deluxe counterparts over time and space. These have gotten smaller as the time has moved forward, but this is really neat how it did that. Like whenever Lockdown got a hold of him and transformed him for the first time, he stood up like as tall as a Voyager, like off the table, and I don't have him, like I said, he's in stasis there downstairs. So hopefully I get to do the rest of them out, dig them out and whatnot. The other thing that was really cool about this Jazz right here, give me just a moment, is you can swing the door wings around on the forearm and make it into blaster there as well. So I mean, there was different playability and stuff, and then there again was the nunchucks to the side like I like to display it. And while it's not as good as the 86 Studio series, it still was good in its own right, and even above this guy, looks more cartoon accurate whenever you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. Well, that's going to about do it for this Freeway Jazz here from Transformers Animated. Please comment below, let me know if you like these little comparisons. I'd like to get back out here and get the simpleness of and the quietness of outside, and especially while we're trying to whittle this thing down with this pandemic and get people vaccinated so we can get things back to normal and get back to life again as we used to know it. And actually, I actually like it better now that I'm doing multiple little jobs versus one job at one spot for 8 hours. So there's pluses and minuses, I guess, everywhere you go, and I've gotten used to the new lifestyle. So anyway, hopefully my cruises will take off. Like I said, when I get back in the water, you guys will give me a call and see if I can hook you up with some good deals. Take your family, have those dream vacations that we all been dreaming of while we've been cooped up. And just want to say thank you again to all that who subscribed. And as we keep moving forward and I keep going back to my back catalog, I'll keep doing these little quick reviews like this. Thanks again to all who watch. Until all are one, have an excellent week out there, guys. Thank you again.